We're back. Welcome back to the Poke Historian. I'm your host, Matt X. This is one of my fireside chat videos. Pardon me while I adjust the camera. There we go. So, I want to talk about Phantasmal Flames a little bit. Again, because I'm seeing a lot of people online that are declaring this set mid and that's the next like Obsidian Flames. It's not going to be that great. It's going to be like Darkness Ablaze and a bunch of other sets that just weren't that good. All because it's got a Charizard and it's a smaller set. Let's unpack that for a second. Now, Obsidian Flames did have a Charizard card. It was a smaller set. Still had a few cool cards in there. But to me, what held back Obsidian Flames was the fact that the Charizard card in the set wasn't really that great. And if you like it, that's fine. This is an opinion piece, so, you're welcome to think whatever you want about it. But to me, I look at that card, I'm like, it just looks like a Charizard that's a little bit made of glass, but it's not even that pronounced, so it's not that great. Right? Then you think about Darkness Ablaze. That was another Charizard set, right? Well, the problem is that Charizard VMAX in that set was soon outclassed by other Charizard VMAXs that came out afterwards. Now let's look at Phantasmal Flames here. I've said this before, and you know exactly what I'm going to say right now. That Charizard is the best Charizard card we have ever had. It's not even close. It's an absolutely gorgeous card. People are going to go bonkers for it. So, I don't really buy that argument that just because, other Charizard card sets lately have been okay, that this one's going to do the same thing. No, we'll see if I'm wrong or not. I mean, that's what's fun about these videos, right? You can watch me rant here, and then you can point at me and tell me how stupid I am when I'm wrong. But to me, though, I think that card is going to be very sought after, y'all. Maybe it'll be easier to pull, Mega Evolutions apparently had pull rates that were a little more forgiving than previous sets in the Scarlet and Violet era. But even it is, I think the demand for that card is going to be so high that it's not going to matter that much, And there's some other cool cards in that set too. I really like the Sharpedo Special Illustration Rare. I like the Heracross. I like the Piplup, the Flygon, the Ludicolo. The Meowth and the Wooper cards that were Japanese exclusives that are now coming to that set are pretty cool. I don't think this set is mid really at all. I think it's actually kind of good. Based on me looking at it, I'd probably give it a B-. The only thing holding it back is, I wish they had another couple special illustration rares that people could chase after. But, no set's going to be perfect. And you got 3 really cool Charizard cards. Even the regular EX is really sick. And it's Mega Charizard. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill Charizard that we get every freaking year. We get a new Charizard set, right? This is a Mega Charizard. So it looks a lot cooler. It's black. It's got more defined features. It's got those blue flames on the side of it. Mega Charizard is probably one of the coolest designed Pokemon I think I've ever seen. And they really knocked it out of the park. I didn't really like Pokemon X and Y that much, but some of those Megas are really cool. And Charizard, at least the one that's going to be in this set, that one, just perfection. So we'll see what happens with this set. Last night I actually bought a case for $2K, so we're going to find out exactly how stupid I am and see if I'm right about this being a really good set or not. But even the truth is though, y'all, even if this set comes out and the prices tank and it goes down a little bit for a while. Let's say that, the box, it's pre-sailing for $320, $300. I haven't really been following it because Game Nerds hasn't put out their pre-orders yet, at least as of the recording of this video. I usually go by that, but apparently other pre-orders have been $300, $320, maybe some people doing $350. Even if it tanks down to $250, so that I don't really care, for the booster boxes. I'm not going to open the booster boxes anyways unless they're damaged. If I'm going to open Phantasmal Flames, I'm just going to go to Walmart or Target or GameStop and I'm just going to get some booster bundles or something like I did for Mega Evolution, or just get some single packs off the shelf. I I found single pack blisters at Walmart just last week, and picked a couple up and got nothing. So that's why I didn't post the video. But like long term, I think the set's going to be a big winner. So like if you're looking to get a booster box and you're afraid of losing all your money, you don't need to do that. Like it's going to be fine. The boxes are going to do just fine over time. Now, if you open the box and you get screwed, yeah, sure, you could lose your money at that point. But, I think I will say this, like probably at that price, around the $300, $350 range, I wouldn't be opening a booster box. Like I have no qualms with people that want to buy at that price because, like I said, I'm doing it. But like, I don't think I'd be buying and opening at that price. It's just too much. Like that's something I look at and I'm like, oh, that's a nice box, and I put it away. But like, I'm not gonna rip it. So, anyways, that's what I wanted to say here. I guess I just really disagree with the community on Phantasmal Flames right now, and we'll see how correct the internet hive mind is when the set actually comes out. We're gonna see how much power that Charizard card actually has. Like, is it going to go the route of Obsidian and Darkness Ablaze and sets that came before it that were just not so good sets with Charizard? Or can that Charizard single-handedly bring that set up and make it a very powerful set? I think it's going to be the latter. I think that set's going to be a home run. And honestly, like even looking at that set, looking at some of the common cards, I think they're kind of nice. Even like, let's say 10 years from now, if you just want to, let's say it's 10 years from now and you just want to open a box just for fun, maybe somebody's, I don't even know, maybe they're just rich and they're poor. I'm not going to come up with a good example right now. But even if you just open this pack, like there's some cool artworks to see, it looked like there was some really kind of fun and creative cards in there. So I'll be looking forward to seeing those. And I guess the last thing I'll say, some of those illustration rares like the Piplup and the Flygon and all those ones that I mentioned, like I actually think I like the illustration rares better than in Phantasmal Flames, better than the ones in Mega Evolution. Like that's my hot take. I think they're actually better. I didn't really like any of the illustration rares too much in Mega Evolution, except for like maybe the Vulpix and like a couple other ones. I like the Shroodle, okay, but I think that Phantasmal's got the better selection of that, even if it's got less special illustration rares. That's really the only thing hurting that set. If it had more illustration rares, that set would be. If it had more special illustration rares, that set would easily be like a $500 box, I think. If it had imagine if it had like the Gengar or something. But, oh, by the way, just the Gengar regular EX looks cool too. So, anyways, those are my thoughts. We'll see what happens. If it goes down, I don't really care. If it goes up, woohoo. But I think it's really cool. I think that Charizard's going to go down in history. And I wanted to make sure I had a position in that stuff. And hopefully I'll get the chance to find a few packs on store shelves and open those too. And I hope you do as well, because it's kind of fun to open the packs and everybody can share their stuff online. And, you can even tell me in the comments what you get. So, all right. Talk to you later. Like and subscribe.